Lovelies, my name is Jessica and welcome to makeup.misfit. And we have the first update for this new round of hashtag beauty chest. We will get into the progress ever so shortly, but this is a project that I've been doing for 3 years now, I want to say, maybe on the 4th year, I can't quite remember. But everything about this project is listed down below, the guidelines, the prompts, and even who has joined in on this project this year. Now, the prompts with this project, this is the one where you can roll in each and every shade more than once, even within the same update. And that actually happened to me for the very first time last month in this intro. If you haven't seen it, the playlist will be linked down below. Go check that out. But that was the very first time that I've actually rolled in the exact same prompt within the same update. Or the same, I guess, intro. I have rolled products or prompts out and rolled that prompt right back in as soon as it's been rolled out, but I've never rolled in the same prompt at the exact same time. And last month that happened with the prompt focus shade. I rolled that in twice and you just gotta go with it. So let's get into the progress and what I have been working on for the last few weeks or so. Now, like I said, focus shade, I rolled in twice. And that prompt is to add one eyeshadow. However, because I rolled it in twice, I had to add in two. So I tried to figure out what I wanted to use, and it worked out that I decided to roll in my Becca Highlights palette because I have two shadows left in this palette, and you've heard me time and time again say I want to completely finish off this palette. So the two shades that are left are Hot Cocoa right here and Topaz. Now my goal is to hit Pan in Topaz. I have not done that yet. I do have some usage going on. You can see, where my brush kind of hits there. But once I hit pan in here, I want to reach for this shade about as many times as I reach for this one. Not that I'm actually keeping track of usages, but I kind of want to pair them together as much as I can, reach for them at the same time as much as I can. I just want to get more use on this shade because it already has pan. I just want to try and expand it if it's possible, depending on where my brush hits. But my ultimate goal is to hit pan in here and then just kind of see where this shade ends up at that point. And once I hit pan in here, I will also stop working on this shade. Now, I really haven't reached for these too much. I do have other shades that have taken priority. More often than not, my Project Level Up palette, whatever that may be, is usually top priority when it comes to my eyeshadows. But I have reached for these ones a little bit. So I do want to put a little bit more focus onto these shades over the next couple weeks or so, see where I end up next month. But again, the project just started last month. So if these are in here for a little bit, which they probably will be, it's not the end of the world. They are both shimmers. So it might not be too difficult to try and hit pan in Topaz and trying to expand the pan or get a little bit more usage, and Hot Cocoa isn't going to be too bad either. I really have liked wearing that all over the lid. I haven't done that recently, but that's how I used to wear that shade. I would just top it all over the lid. So if I did that and put a little bit of Topaz in the center, I think I would really like that. So maybe that's how I'm going to try and reach for those two shades over the next little while and see the progress that I get out of that. So Focus Shade and Focus Shade are both staying in here for the next month. And then the other prompt that I had rolled in was get ready with me. So something that is out of season. So I decided I was going to roll in my Strawberry and Cream hand cream by Cake. Now the hand cream is more winter for me. We're not quite there yet, but it's getting there. My goal was to completely finish this off. This might be the last one that I have, but I know I finished off at least one, maybe two of them, and they came in a pack a few years ago. So usually I try and reach for my hand cream. In the winter, my hands get really dry. The other night, this hand, it's usually my right hand that's worse than my left. It was super dry one night. So I have been reaching for this a little bit, but definitely not as much as I would like to at this point. I'm trying to get into wearing hand cream and body lotion just a little bit more regularly. So for this time of year, the amount that I'm reaching for is kind of normal, but I would like to try and up that a little bit and challenge myself in that sense to try and reach for it every single day if I possibly can, or when I absolutely need to, whether that's multiple times a day or not. So we do still have a bit to go with this one, but that's okay. Winter's coming around, so I feel like I'm going to get some good use on this November and December. We will see if I still have any left by then. But I think by the new year, this is for sure going to be empty, especially if it does end up being rolled into the December update, I think I'm going to be getting a lot of use on it at that point. So we have that staying in. And those were the 3 prompts that I rolled in last month, but you are supposed to roll in 4. So I am going to be rolling in one more prompt with you guys right now. I do have my list sitting beside me here. So I am just going to roll in. I have 1 through 33. And like I said, no matter what the number is, what the prompt is, it is staying in this update. And we have number 12, which is going to be indie. So something that is unique to your collection. This is a product or prompt that I've had, I think it was last year. So let me go take a look and see what I have in my collection that I can pull in for this prompt, and I will be right back. Okay, I already knew what I wanted. It came to mind as soon as I had seen the prompt. I just had to go get it. So this is my Rare Beauty blush. Now it's unique to my collection for a couple of reasons. One, it's an orange. It's the only orange blush that I have. I have been wanting to get into orange blushes over the last couple of years. I've just been trying to find one. And when Rare Beauty came out with these blushes back, I want to say it was like springtime. I can't remember. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to bite the bullet and purchase the orange one. I really like it. It's also unique to my collection because of the formula. It is a cream to powder formula. And yes, I have those in eyeshadows, but I do not have that in a blush. This is the first ever cream to powder blush that I have owned. So you can see a little bit of usage, I think, right about there. I really do like this blush. I actually use this more often than I thought I would. So I really do enjoy this. This is something that I'm going to throw a usage goal on, though. There's no way I'm ever going to hit pan in something like this soon enough to make that a prompt for, or a goal for this prompt. So what trying to figure out usage goals is not always easy because I have a harder time trying to like keep track of the amount of usages, but I also don't want to make it too easy for myself either. I'm just trying to see. I know with Alice in Wonderland, I did like the date. I filmed it on the 23rd, so I did 23 uses for a highlighter. I was looking at the time, it was like 2:39. I was like, do I do 39 uses? That's definitely going to be in here for a couple of months if I do that. I'm trying to think. We're going into, it's already the end of October. We're going into November, and we're going to be wearing orange into December. Because even if I wear it every single day, that's going to be 39 days in a row. That's more than a month. 22 ounces, 6.4 grams. Alive, but that has 5 letters. I'm trying to find like a cool way to like find a usage number, because like just doing 5 or 10 or whatever is kind of like so common. I want to find something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. You know what? Okay, I might do 10 uses, but I know I just said it was common. But the only reason I would be doing 10 uses is because Rare Beauty is a total of 10 letters. So that is my reasoning behind the 10 uses. We're just going to stick with that. Again, this might be in here for a couple of months. I don't know how often I'm going to want to reach for orange blush. Like definitely now I love it and I can be wearing it almost every day. But I do think I might be able to roll this out next month. But going into November, I kind of like more of like the berry tones, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. We'll see if this ends up into the December update or not. But I'm going to use my Rare Beauty blush in Alive 10 times. So that is my 4th product for this video. Hopefully I can get this rolled out. I really do think that if I use this every day, I can have this out by the next update, which I would absolutely love to do. So yeah, those are the products I'm working on. So I still have both eyeshadows for the focus shade prompt. I have Get Ready With Me, which is the hand cream, and then I just rolled in Indie Brand, something unique to your collection. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this update. Thank you so much for watching. That is all for now. So I will see you guys all later. Bye.